Hi everyone. So this is a video mainly looking at the planning constraints and layers that we've got available within Landhawk. So this is for those of you that are looking to use the, say, environmental factors, historic factors, um, utilities, water data, just to sort of get a bit of a feel for how a potential development might look in the relation to these constraints. So over on the left-hand side under the all layers, I'm going to go through some of these with you. So if we start and look at the environmental ones, so as you can see, we've got things like the agricultural land classification, and we can turn all of these on. You can have a look at what the grade may be as well, just to filter for those. And as you can see, every time I click on these will appear in the active layers on the right-hand side. So with the agricultural land classification, you can click on this, and it will tell you exactly what grade that is and some more information on it. And as we start to scroll down, we've got things like ancient woodland, area of outstanding natural beauty. We've got things like footpaths, forestry commission, green belt, national parks. So we've got tons and tons of data available within this section. So definitely have a look and work out which ones are going to be best for you. Again, things like triple SI we've got available within here, conservation areas. So tons of sort of environmental data constraints that you can have a look at. As we start to scroll down even further, let's take a look at historic. So we've got things like listed buildings. As you can see, those appear, scheduled monuments, registered park and gardens. As we go down even further, if we have a look at some of the planning ones, we've got brownfield sites you can turn on, mining hazards. And then as we go further down, if we have a look at topography, we can then have a look at the slope. Now, with some of these, if you have too many on in one go, it could be quite difficult to sort of see. So exactly as I've done here with the slope, it might not be sort of too visible. So you can actually go through and click on this eye and turn off the ones just for now that you actually don't want to see. Um, so it makes it just a lot easier for you to be able to view all of this. So if I then turn off the green belt, for example, we can then see things a lot easier. Even further as we go down, we've got things like utilities. If you were looking to see where the DNO substations are, the bulk supply points, the primaries, we've also got secondary substation data in here as well. Any overhead lines, the national grid substations, electricity lines. So you can just turn all of these on and off as you please. And then finally at the bottom, we've got water as well. So all of the flood zones, flood zone 2, flood zone 3, and also flood zone 1. So again, we can turn these on, and all of these will overlay on the map. With all of this, so if you've got a number of these as I've got here that I've clicked on, you can save all of these so you don't have to input them every time. So you can click this flag up here, you can click save current view, and then you can remember your active layers. So if you put constraints in here, you can then remember your active layers, so you've always got your constraints in here, and every time you click on that, it will turn on. Really useful for sort of planning consultants using this element to sort of go through and work out whether sites are sort of suitable in relation to these constraints. So there's absolutely tons in here. Have a look. Any questions, any queries, please do get in touch, and we'll be happy to help. Thank you.